It's because of who? Animals or you and I? Because of you and I. All these animals that are out there, these goats, these sheep, these chicken, all these animals, who eats them? Who eats them? Who feeds off of them on Baqra Eid? Who feeds off of them? You and I. All these animals, every single thing in the world, every single in the world is serving you and I, is serving the humankind, humanity, because we are the chief of all creations of Allah. We are dirtier than most creation of Allah. We are dumber than the most creation of Allah. We are weaker than the most creation of Allah. We are less, or you can say, there are more creations of Allah that are more beautiful and attractive than us. Then why did Allah give us this label? Why? Could you please tell me? Could anyone think about it? Because you and I are capable of more than them. We have the capability, the potential, the capability of doing more than them. Potential. We have the potential to become like the Sahaba. We have the potential to move mountains. We have the potential to make the seas serve us. We have the potential to make the sun come out when we want it to come out. We have the potential to make everything in the world revolve around what I want it to revolve around. We have the potential. Allah gave us the potential because Allah gave us a heart. Allah made us human beings, and now Allah gave us this potential. You take a rock, that rock over there, mashallah, it's in the house, so we can touch it. The same rock, if it goes on the floor of the washroom, rock is the same thing. Now that rock goes on the floor of the washroom, no one licks it. No one touches it nicely. We always try to clean it. Oh, dirty rock. No one respects that rock. That same rock you put on the Kaaba. The same rock, kitna muazzaz ho jata. Now everyone starts respecting it. The whole world comes and starts kissing it. The whole world loves it, respects it. It's the same rock. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you and I. We are the same human beings. But Allah gave us the potential and Allah left it in our hands. Either you can become worse than animals or you can become better than angels. Either you can go to a place where not even animals will be going, which is Jahannam. Or either you can go to a place where not even angels can go, which is Jannah. So my dear friends, this is why Allah made us the best of all makhluk. Allah gave us qualities. Hazrat Umar anhu was a man. His name was the same all his life. His body features were the same all his life. He had 2 eyes before he became Muslim. He had 2 eyes after he became Muslim. He had 2 hands before he became Muslim. He had 2 hands after he became Muslim. But before he became Muslim, no one cared about him. Before he became Muslim, not even his dad respected him. Before he became Muslim, no one in his family respected him. Before he became Muslim, no one in Makkah respected him. No one could care less about him. Same Umar. But the moment he said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Angel Jibreel came down and he said, ما في السماء ملك إلا وهو يوقر عمر وما في الأرض شيطان إلا وهو يفر من عمر. He said, O Rasulullah, there is not one angel in the sky that does not have respect for Umar, and there's not one shaitan on the earth who does not run away from Umar. How did that happen? Allah gave him 3 hands? Allah gave him more muscles? Allah made him bigger? Allah made him stronger? No, nothing. The only thing that took place is now Hazrat Umar used his potential in the right way. Now he started developing qualities. Before, the quality that he had, when he would see something wrong, when someone would do something wrong to him, he would hit him, he would beat him. But now, when he said the kalima la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, Islam is teaching him how to forgive. Qualities. Before, he had no appreciation of Allah. Now, after saying the kalima la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, he has the awareness of Allah in his heart. He has the awareness of Allah in his heart. that Allah is watching me wherever I am, however I am, if I'm in college, if I'm at home, if I'm in my room, if I'm in the car, wherever I am, Allah is watching me, Allah can see me, Allah is hearing me. And whatever I'm doing, I will be held accountable for this on the Day of Judgment. Nothing goes by. لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا. When we will open the book of deeds, there will be things in that book that you and I would forget about. We would say, what? Oh Allah, how did you even write that down? I even forgot about that. That was something that I did so instantly, and I totally forgot about it. Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar anhu, at the time of the Sahaba, this is how much this one quality of awareness of Allah they had in their lives. He was in the deserts outside of Makkah, outside of Medina actually, and he was sitting with his group of friends, and one shepherd walks by. Who walks by? Is shepherd considered a doctor in our society? Shepherd is considered a person who is very lowly respected, right? यानी वहाँ पाकिस्तान में क्या कहते हैं उनको, देहातियों को, यानी वो they're uneducated people. They don't know what any. I went to a place in Pakistan where these shepherds didn't even know where America was. America, Lahore? No, America. America? ये लाहौर के साथ है? लाहौर the goal है? No. America, it's, that's, they said, once I was in a village and the guy said, every time you say America, they said, where do you live in America? Where do you live? And I used to always tell them, Michigan, Detroit. They said, Detroit, Michigan? They don't understand. So I said, forget about this, man. Next time they ask me where I live in America, I'll ask them, what states do you know? And then I'll tell them, it's 4 hours from there, or it's 8 hours from there. आप कौन सी जगह जानते हैं अमेरिका में? वो कहेंगे यार न्यूयॉर्क. Okay, आज से 8 घंटे दूर रहता हूँ. Like simple as that. So I asked, one guy asked me in the village, यार अमेरिका में कहाँ रहते हैं मुफ्ती साहब? मैंने कहा आप कौन सी जगह जानते हो अमेरिका में? यार पेरिस. मैंने कहा यार वो तो फ्रांस में है. It's past the sea. It's not that far. Just take a boat, you'll be there. He said, I said, I know Paris. I said, Paris is not even in America. They know nothing about America. He said, well, what's it? Oh, Paris. I said, okay, it's not too far, just one flight away, 5-6 hours. But these guys are low, like they don't have education at all. Abhi tak, you go in the world, those guys don't have education. All they do is they graze sheep. They walk with them in the morning and they bring them back at night. That's their job, that's their life. They take care of sheep and goats. So the shepherd was walking by. Abdullah bin Umar called this because Abdullah bin Umar was eating food, and it was a sunny day, hot day in the scorching heat of Medina. Inshallah, if you go Umrah, we'll go in December. But if you go in June, July, it's really hot, scorching heat of Medina. He said, come eat some food with us. So that shepherd said, oh Abdullah bin Umar, I am fasting. What am I doing? I can't eat, I'm fasting. So he said, why are you fasting today for? It's so hot, you're working all day. Why are you fasting for? He said, I'm fasting to prepare for that day when Allah will tell me in Jannah to eat and drink all those foods and all those drinks that you left behind in the world. I'm preparing myself for which day? That day. That's why I'm doing that right now. I'm preparing for that day. Abdullah bin Umar said, well, it's so hot, you don't have to fast. He said, well, I'm going to fast. So Abdullah bin Umar, to test him, he said, you know what? No problem. There's only a few hours left till iftar. Why don't you give me one of those sheep that you have over there? Give it to me. I'll cut it. We'll barbecue it. And then we'll prepare it for iftar. And then we'll all eat together. And he's also calling him, you eat with us. We'll barbecue it, make it nice, and then we'll all eat together. That person said, well, I'm a shepherd, I'm a slave. These sheep don't belong to me, they belong to my master. How can I give a sheep without my master's permission? Okay? Simple si baat hai na? So Abdullah bin Umar, he's testing him. He was a big sahabi. Abdullah bin Umar, Abdullah was the son of Umar. Yani the son of Umar anhu, big sahaba. So he said, no problem. You have like 50, 60 sheep. When you're a shepherd, you're not taking care of 3-4 sheep. You're taking care of like beasties, sheep, and a lot of animals, the herd. He said to him, it's not a big deal. When you go back home, tell your master that while these sheep were grazing, One ran away, gum ho gaya. Ek bakar, gum ho gaya. One slipped away and it ran away and I lost it. What is your master going to say? You know, you've been doing it all your life. You lose one sheep, he won't say anything to you. He said to him that that's true. And he said, Abdullah bin Umar said, your master will never find out that we ate it. He said, that's true. My master will never find out if we ate it. My master won't even say anything to me if I eat the sheep and if I cut the sheep and eat it. But fa'ayn Allah. He said, how about Allah? Isn't Allah watching me? Fa'ayn Allah. Allah kahan chale gaye? For that one moment that I will cut the sheep and eat it, will Allah go to sleep? For that one moment that I will lie to my master, will Allah go to sleep? Fa'ayn Allah. His Arabic word aina means where, right? Fa'ayn Allah. Where is Allah gone then? For that one moment, would he become ignorant and he won't know what I'm doing? Abdullah bin Umar started crying. And he kept on repeating the same words over and over again. Fa'ayn Allah. Where will Allah go? This was the awareness that even the lowest people of that society had of Allah. The people that had absolutely no education. Even they possessed this high quality in their hearts. High. That they had the awareness of Allah. The biggest vice in the ummah today, my friends, is that you and I have forgotten that Allah is watching me. We have forgotten the fact that Allah is watching me. And because we don't possess this quality, we have lowered ourselves in the eyes of Allah. And unfortunately, we are walking on that path that will take us to a place where not even animals will go, which is the fire of Jahannam. You know, when a person watches you, it's very natural. I come to madrasa, everyone knows Mufti Sahab is there. Students become kya hota hai? They become different. Teachers here, Mufti Sahab is here. And automatically kids become different. Put your topi on. One is like, yeah, I've got to put my topi back properly. One is like, I've got to put my phone back in my pocket. Huh? Abdul Samad, I've got to stop FaceTiming. And he puts his phone away. Okay? Everyone does something differently because now they know someone has come in to watch them. But imagine this. أَتَخْشَى النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ وَحَقُّ أَن تَخْشَى. Do we actually have more respect for fellow human beings over Allah? Allah says you should have more awareness of me. So my friends, the only thing I would like to address today is that this quality we have to develop. Otherwise, we are absolutely no good anyways. The moment we die, pehle maan thi, pehle kehte the ammi aa gayi, ammi aa gayi, ammi aa gayi. Just waqt, the moment her soul left her body, what do we say? Mayyat aa gayi. What do you say? Mayyat, lash, mayyat. Where did ammi go? Where did the word ma go? Now it becomes, you know, the dead person is here. Mayyat, mayyat, mayyat. We say the word mayyat. Janaza is here. Mayyat masjid mein aa gayi. Mayyat is in the qabristan. Ma chalegi. The moment we die, I could be the best friend or she could be my wife. But we cannot tolerate her being in my house for more than a day. She will start smelling up the whole house. Could you please take her out and put her in the freezer? And then put her in the grave. What respect do we have as human beings? We have absolutely no value. Absolutely nothing. We are dirty people. Things that come out of us is dirty. We have to hide our filth. We have to go to the washroom to hide our filth. We have to hide things about ourselves. We are not the smartest makhluk of Allah. Do not ever think we are the most talented makhluk of Allah. We are nothing compared to everything else. But Allah has still given us respect because Allah loves us and He also wants to be loved. And He deserves to be loved. He deserves to be loved because Allah gave us everything. So we have to understand our value. We have to develop qualities. We have to change our lives. Because if that day comes before we change our life, that Allah takes our soul and we still have not developed the awareness of Allah, then on the day of judgment, Allah won't have mercy on anybody. Allah will exhaust all of His mercy and use all of His mercy for us in this world. Gunah kar, maaf kar dunga. Gunah kar, maaf kar dunga. Baar baar maaf kar dunga. Lekin if you do not ask for forgiveness before you die, then no one will have mercy on you and no one will have mercy on us. So my friends, we have to understand this one one basic fundamental of our life. Don't think because one girl likes us, we are very good people. Or don't ever